I'm too geek. When I see it smoke, you niggas don't want no beef. Diamonds on my teeth. No my top, not cheap. Hit dog sign when I speak. Clean this shit, neat freak. Think she got OCD. I'm about like OKC. I'm about like SGA. You can't buy with this. You don't know my boy. Fuck. When I'm on the stage, no matter what I made, they gon' call it rage. But 50, his face all switchblade. Back on digits, she gon' make that ass shake. I'm having a bad day. Pull my last photo and split it all. It's a sad day. Every day I ball and my job just on Saturday. Can't fuck with her, I heard she got a fence, can't have no second page. Rock star, rock show, rock shit. Pop out on my dick, can't wait to pop this. Ran out with your shit, this ain't no proxy. Got a bad bitch, she brown, just like Foxy. I got the block lit. I been trapping all day, I'm on the block. She caught me, she ain't never give a fuck on acting shop. But if she leave her stay, all these hoes still gon' flop. Get the fuck out the way, on 308 song, got the name on it. Demon 170 creeping up the street, I just dropped the brain on it. All I know is lean, then I need a cane on me. She thought I was excited about the pussy, got the bitch weighing on me. Where do I start? We was together like Pangea. How we grow apart? Jump on my boat, let's go Garcia. Yeah, this no one's art. They really think I touch, turn black. Come the darkest dark. They really think you touch, turn whack. You the biggest mark. I can't let you get in between us. Parallel park. Niggas can't see me, I'm seeing her. This my villain's art. I'm in that bubble. Just like Thanos. Creep up the street, right down the window. Let that thing go. The way I fuck the hoes, I swear to God, I could've been a bang, bro. She throwing YBL up, but she not my game, though. I'm in the cut with a tux. Everything looks like clutch. Can't tell these niggas about hoes on ink, cause they talk too much. If you fuck with them, stay over there, can't come back around us. If you hang with the ops, get bust. Heard you hang with the ops. Just hired a janitor, she got that mop. Now I'm at my top, can't put me in no box. These hoes throw me off, get their own cock. Now the trap going up, just like stop. I been going up, but I ain't moving without them bills. Red pill, blue pill, deal or no deal. All these hoes going, you just gotta pick your poison. The 808 knocking next door, let the noise in her face, I'm knocking on her throat. She let me do anything, cause she know she fucking go. My allergies kicked in, I think somebody around me broke. I'm sick of this little bitch, that's why I keep this in my throat. I think I need to break my back down, so I like that high. 556 308, it's a drive-by. 556 308, spin we side by. Now I run my chicken every day, I want a family guy. Never trust a bitch, in ways, all these hoes lie. The way she tuck the ball in, make the song cry. I'm on tour, selling clothes, yeah, you know they sold out. I've been dropping 8 foes, yeah, you know we pulled out. Yeah, you know we pulled up. Where do I start? We was together like Pangea. How we grow apart? Jump on my boat, let's go Garcia. Yeah, this no one's art. They really think I touch, turn black. Come the darkest dark. They really think you touch, turn whack. You the biggest mark. I can't let you get in between us. Parallel park. Niggas can't see me, I'm seeing her. This my villain's art. This how I get when drugs hit. Itch, we drink, that's drug hit. You ain't supposed to see me date. This my drug dealing fit. Keep my drugs on, give you shit. I got drugs in this bit. I got hoes in this bit. I don't know which one to choose. Left her bitch on red, yeah, she asking me for blue. Drugs can't Now these hoes on, I don't trust nobody anyway. Now these hoes going, I never beg her disrespect. You ain't got no hoes, I'm trying to get these hoes on my face. She got acne on her face, I got acne on my jeans. Now these niggas wanna be my gang, now I'm 5 teams. Bitches double O, we champions, we won like 9 rings. Put your swag in the pill and pop that bitch, you can't get eyes ring. None of them niggas start to pop this shit, every fit come out the dome. Now I was fucking bitch and hit her lip, was right next door to Rome. Shot it way too drunk, she too fucked up, ain't tryna take her home. She licking from me at the end of the night, I'm already gone. I had on Supreme and V-Long, and you did. I turned that chrome right before I knew back on her. Got twins, I can't even tell them apart. This how I get when I'm out the north.
This how I feel when the drugs hit me. If he falling off, I hit my mans with a key.
Good morning, chat.
Because I love her.
Good morning, everybody.
I just know bitch out for my brother, nigga. Let's go. Her tired of you, look at that hoes on keep my lover, nigga. I'm on some renegade shit right now. Keep a rag on me. Got baguettes on my chest. You can see it through my car. Got the police trailing me right now, but we don't vibe by the law. I put her in her meds. She reciprocated, dog. Get high off of these drugs. Then explain it in a bar. We go big jet. We at that clear port. Started stroking my ego. Telling me that on no one. Started calling me a daddy. Playing like a rally. Turn you up tomorrow. Switch you rolling for a patty. Turn your little bitty body up and now she got a fatty. She don't fell in love and now she need a Xanax.
This how I get when drugs hit. It's we drink, that's drug kick. You ain't supposed to see me date. It's my drug dealing fit. Keep my drugs on, give you shit. I got drugs in it, bitch. I got hoes in it, bitch. I don't know which one to choose. Left her bitch on red, yeah, she asking me for blue. Drugs hitting hard, yeah, that's just what I do. He say he out on cloud nine, I'm standing on the moon.
Left that bitch on red, yeah, she asking me for blues. Drugs hitting hard, yeah, that's just what I do. They say how I'm proud now, I'm standing on the moon.
This how I get when drugs. I got some of these niggas, I got some of these hoes. For the internet, I know my pole up, see a troll. Beating her back here with her, thought this little bitch stole. Princess cut right gold. His diamonds not shining. My whole chain hit harder than yours, you need to check them diamonds. Neck on frozen every time I walk in the room, I switch climate. Lost my mind, don't know where to start looking to find it. Got my dress iconic, she'll time I shoot, she shiny. Wake up, knock off her bunny. She a freak, want more than 6. Money free, I want more of the chicks. Money geek, I been studying bands. This one chain costs us advance. Take your chain on strong wins. Now I'm jigging, on dance. Fuck the clothes, trying to own land. Fuck these hoes, trying to stay focused. She a flower bone, yeah, locust. Ellie and I'm Paul, no Logan. But I stay with twin like Jake. These niggas keep rapping about Drakes. I'm pushing up with 308s. Glock 40 in my shirt in my waist. I fuck with that bitch, she got taste. She know that I'm a such a glaze. She don't know that I said it in days. Hey, cool, but her pussy amazing. Hey, cool, but her pussy the one. Alright, they had on kick him out the spot. Them bitches weren't talking about nothing. I make it hard on my blank. Can't kick it, no, you cannot punt. No E, the same, the rank. Got pepper and drop out no blunt. Been it over, I spit on the cut. With a thought I was big in the blunt. Tom Cruise, I do my own stunts. Bobby, yeah, that's how I think. She say she wanna fuck her right side, yo. Say so, these niggas not her, yo. Tell me more.
Good morning, chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, champ. What's up, Ibrahim? Kyle, what's up, man? Muto, what's up? Live MH, what's up? Enzo, what's up, man? Matt, well, good morning. Good morning, good morning. What's up, Jake? All right, champ. What's up, Yanni? That should be good. All right, champ. Welcome back, everybody. Brand new week here. I think it's officially the first full week of quarter 3, right? Because last week was a short week. Or last week started on Wednesday, right? So this is the first fresh week of the month. So let's get into it. Let's see what we can do today. So yeah, there was a long weekend last week. I wasn't here on Friday because bank holiday, right? But yeah, today we have some red folders chat. ISM services PMI at 10 a.m. And then I think for the rest of the week, nothing on Tuesday. Wednesday, you got FOMC meeting minutes. So like not actually FOMC, but meeting minutes. Thursday, we got nothing. And then Friday is nothing. So it's really just like Monday, today, that you have something that's like, you know, red folder. So yeah, we'll see if the markets can pick up here. It's looking a little, you know, a little slow here to start, but yeah, it's looking like a little slow. But let's see. I think last week wasn't too bad though. Like overall, you kind of just spent the week kind of just driving up, right? And it wasn't too bad in the way up. Like there were some decent pushes too. And also alongside the pushes, yeah, like some nice like pullbacks and like structure going up as well, right? So that's cool. Volume is decent. I wouldn't say this is too rangy, but yeah, you are pushing and you know you are pulling back and holding structure so far. So we'll see if that could continue. Like I wouldn't say like completely off bat like with these pushes that this is like, you know, enough to say that we're like completely bullish now overall. Like I think the higher time frame still could be a lower high, right? Especially like since you've been coming down for like the entire year so far, right? Like this is the range that, or like the lower highs that you're like kind of creating here coming down. So all of these areas up here, lower highs on the way down. So like this could also be a lower high too, right? Like this was a push up this week, but then again, like you're still following the same pattern you've been following for the last like couple months, right? Just pushes up and then that's just a lower high, pushes up, lower highs, pushes up, lower highs. So there's nothing too different about this one. But yeah, that's why I would say like it's not completely there yet, but it's a start. And I think the daily will have a huge impact in that too, right? Like with where we are sitting on the daily. But yeah, there's like your zones are down here, and this is the range you're stuck in, right? Between like 4,400 and 3,900. So that's where you'll likely be stuck in for a minute before you actually pick up, right? I don't know how long, but usually when like price breaks out or price picks a direction, it would usually range for a little bit, right? So this is like the start of a range. I wouldn't even say you started ranging yet because one, you barely tapped the bottom of the range, so usually you'll fill the bottom of the range first. But yeah, you'll start ranging between these areas, and after what comes next after that is like false breakouts, right? So that's the thing. We don't know where it's gonna falsely break out after, or if it's even gonna be a false breakout. But like usually once you break like above or below these areas, you'll get more information, right? I'm not saying like it's gonna be a breakout, because again, like the breakout above could literally take you back into the range. The breakout above can pull back, hold to continue. The breakout down could take you back into the range. The breakout down could pull back and continue, right? But after like we have a range, that's usually what comes next. And again, like this isn't even ranging yet. Like I don't think this is a start. This just broke into the range and didn't even tap the bottom of the range. Again, like when price is to reverse, right? Like let's say you have that range before like breaking up or breaking down, like usually what would occur is like you'll fill it, right? So like you see how there's a little gap right here coming down towards the bottom of the range. Like you haven't even filled the range yet. So that's why I say you're not even starting ranging yet, but you just started break into the range where you can range at, right? Which is this area. That's kind of your overall range. It's a pretty big range too. It's on higher time frame, so you don't got like to stress too much. Like it's a pretty tradable range. It's a 5,000 pip range, chat. All right, but yeah, that's kind of where you're at here on the daily. So let's see what else we got here. So this is like your zones down at 38.97. We'll put this here. And then we'll put this here. Yeah, so we'll put those two areas here. Hold on. This is a 4,000 pip range, so we're gonna have to divide this up a little bit, right? There's some resistance up here as well. 42, 20, 42, 44. All right, and then let's see. So yeah, this isn't bad. Like, I think this is like the longest you've ranged for, like since you pushed up. Like you had some ranges here. How long did this last over here? This was 23 hours. How long is this? 3 days. I mean, yeah, this is a bank holiday, right? But Thursday. Maybe it's around the same. Copy that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll say that's like the longest you ranged for, chat. Like you had a little bit of a range here, but I think this is the longest without including the bank holiday, right? Like in terms of like just like structure. So like what does that mean? It just means that like that's the longest you spent like in a range, so consolidating on the way up. So I wonder if like there's a bigger pullback incoming, because like these pullbacks going up here aren't that severe. Like there's like minor pullbacks here, minor pullbacks here, minor pullbacks here, but it's nothing like too crazy or too severe. So if this is the longest you range for, could then this be the biggest pullback incoming? Could this actually break structure now? So could we actually come down and break the previous lows? I'm thinking like, could we get wick entry buys then? Because if this is like the longest we've ranged for, this could have like be the first pullback that's like going to be different from these pullbacks here and then these pullbacks here, because these are very minor ones, right? So if this can come down and break structure, like obviously no pullbacks and just like one motion, could we get the wick entry buys then at like 40? I'm looking at, I haven't found the zones yet, but I'm assuming it's gonna be within this area, but between like 4100 and 4080. If you come straight down, like how far is this range here really? This is like 660, so it's not too bad. 660 to the bottom of the yellow line, and then like to the top of that line it's like 430. So it's not bad if you can just come straight down. And then that's our higher low, because then like what you're gonna look for is like you're looking for the wick entry buy, right? So then as you come down to that zone, you're looking for a wick entry buy, because then if you were to go up, then again that's our higher low anyways, you'll be in a good situation. But if not, then you'll get like a reaction off of like the previous resistance, which could be like along these areas here, let's say, right? And then if that's a lower high, then that comes down, but you'll still be able to get that wick entry area, right? So I'm trying to see where that would be, but I'm assuming in this gray box here, right here. All right, so that's gonna be between like 4108, 4080 zones. So let's see, where could this be? right here. No bottom wick zone, 4100 flat, maybe a little higher. It could be there. Let's see. So yeah, if you could like come straight down like 440 pips, chat, it's definitely possible, right? Like, so like basically how that started was, again, just the fact that this is the longest range you've had, the longest slowdown period, so it could lead to the longest, the steepest pullback on the way up here. Because again, like this is going up here, but it's not like too bullish yet. But I'll stick on a small time frame. It's obviously, you know, pretty bullish. Like on the 50 and the 5, it's like been bullish since like last week, Monday. But if this could be the first pullback down, I don't think you'll just like come down within one motion completely. Like you'll come down and create structure before continuing with more structure at all these zones here, and that's kind of what you're looking for, right? And then for continuation of buys, I think that's still above like 4,300, 4,275 zones, like up above these areas here. And then for continuations down, that's pretty straightforward, right? Like if you can just start closing back into these zones here, I wouldn't just say closing, but closing and then holding, like pulling back, holding those zones as you continue to create structure. On the way down, you can look for sells. So like pretty much below into like these ranges, like 40-17, we'll look for sells, right? But I think between here could be wick entry buys. Yeah, that's kind of what I got today, chat. Might move just a little bit, but yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward. All right, so yeah, it could be the first time we get buys in like over 2 months today. I did assume that was gonna be July, just like with the way you're kind of rejecting, but I wouldn't say you're completely bullish yet. And aside from that, just wick entry buys and then continuation down, chat. All right, so 43.73. 43.73 is up here. 42.44. 42.44. 38.97. Flip. 49.5, 40.17. What was this one? 40.17, right? All right, chat. That's pretty much it. Straightforward. Can you please explain what I just explained it? If you come down first, if this is the longest you've ranged for, we don't know yet, but it could lead to the biggest pullback. So if you get the biggest pullback, and it's the very first pullback on this move up, by first pullback I mean the biggest pullback since you come up on last Thursday. If this is the biggest pullback here, right? And let's just say this drive is like straight down here. Like there's no, let's say there's no like structure coming down. This is like one constant motion down. Maybe some minor lower highs, but not much. As you come down towards those areas, you can look for wick entry buys. You're looking for a first initial reaction here, right? But that's if it comes down without structure. Because if you start creating like structure, like you start seeing like this, you come near it, you start pulling back, you start re-breaking, like no, you can't take that no more. Because then now this is like this is a lower high now, right? So it's gonna be a little more tough. You want that first initial reaction, and if the first initial reaction happens to happen before our zone, then that you can't get in. That would have been the level, right? Or the first initial reaction. So then we'll have to get rid of that idea and then look towards the continuation down back into the range, which is just a fake out. But you're gonna have to break below what was it? Was it 40.17? You're gonna have to break below 49.7, right? But then obviously you want to see structure too, right? You want to see a break below, because then the first break can still be a higher low too. It doesn't have to be at 49.7. That's just kind of what I got as of right now. But yeah, you can break below and still come up. It doesn't lead to a fake out right away. So that's why you want to see a pullback to hold, and then as you re-break the lows, that's kind of your continuation down, and then that's your sells. So yeah, pretty like, I think pretty straightforward day. Pretty simple day. And the ranges are decent too. If you get a wick entry sell, like from here up towards here, it's pretty decent. It's like 100, 200 pips, right? Like 180, 9.7 to 16, around 180. What's up, Wad man? Maybe the weekly leg candle body would be good zone. Yeah, it's not bad. The weekly is a leg candle. Yeah, we'll see if that has an effect. We'll see if it does it below like 97 anyways, right? Can price break straight through 3900 from here all the way down to 3500, or does it need to tap 39 and go into consolidation? You've had this question since like last week, I think. See, I don't know. Like 3900 is really far from where we are, right? Or not really far, but it's like we can assume that like 3900 is gonna be a slowdown area just because it's like a daily zone, like a heavier zone. But we gotta pay attention to how it comes down, right? You actually gotta see, like, let's see first if it can break 49.5, right? And if it does, how is it gonna break? And then that'll lead us to our next assumption that, okay, if you break below 49.5, can it break 40.17, or could anything in this box be a lower higher low still, meaning that it can just come back into the range and still come up? Okay, let's assume it breaks that zone too. Okay, cool. Now you're in like this territory, right? But like, to determine what's gonna happen down here, you gotta wait to see like what actually happens in here and like how it looks on the way down, because otherwise you're lacking a lot of information. It's pretty far. Or not too far, but it's, you know, decently far. It's 1,001.8. So I don't know if it's gonna consolidate or push through. Like if like we come up like this first and then start shifting to the ranges, like that could be liquidity. So that this move down could be a lot sharper, which means that this is liquidity and this could just continue. This might not range here, right? But it really depends on how it comes down. That matters more than like the actual zone itself. Where's my... Alright, I was gonna say. Messages, screenshots. Did this update? Pips. Cool. Wait, what is show profit percentage? Let's turn that on. Show profit percentage, show pips, show lots. This is partials, right? All right, look. Fresh week though. Q3. Quarter 3. got 108,000 trails online for ISM. ISM's in like an hour and a half, chat, so we have like some time before. Ideally, I want the wick entry sells or buys before. That's it. 440 away. So it's like slightly as you come down, like that'll be the zone off of that area. I think as long as you can break below here, you can still get it. If you like struggle at 4130 and you hold that zone, then that's kind of like the ranges you're holding, and you can start ranging between here and here. So hope not. Hopefully not. It's been a drawdown, been there for 3 weeks. You were in drawdown for 3 weeks? For what, sells? Or buys? Oh, you've been in it buys since like June 22nd. GG's. The reason's a long time, bro. How much pips is this? 2,600? Yeah, you broke my record, man. So first going 3,900 directly, you should first take enough liquidity. Otherwise, like in a range. I don't. Yeah. TSA, did you hear me break it down, bro? Like it really comes down. Like I don't know whether it's gonna range at 3,900, bro. I gotta see if it's gonna, like, how it comes down. If it comes down there, like I gotta see. Like I don't know. If I knew, I'll give you an answer. But the way we analyze it isn't like whether, like, I'm not predicting whether it's gonna range or not down here. It's like I don't know. It's like I gotta see how it breaks through here, and then if it breaks through there, I gotta see how it breaks through here, and if it breaks through there, I gotta see how it actually, like, on the way down, like how it actually looks. But I don't know. I don't think you should be worried about like 3,900 though. It's like really far, unless you're looking for like swing trades. But there's a high chance, like in this daily zone, this is gonna range though between like 3880 and 3660. I could be wrong. It might not range. It might just push through. But I'm assuming it's gonna likely give you some type of range here for a while before you actually pick up. Like I hope not, but like that's kind of where you're ranged in the past, right? That can happen here too. What's up, Motisate? LAG Master. Y'all saw that Mexico game yesterday? Or that Norway game was crazy too. Holland like shit on Brazil. Can you help me mark some base drop rally and rally base drop? I can't catch them. I don't know what that is. What's rally base drop? I don't trade like that. I know what rallying is, but I have no idea what base drop rally is. What is that?
shit don't make no sense. Not work for everything I got. This bitch get dismissed. Codeine, I'm pissed. Diamonds, my neck and wrist. Boss on my show like Kiss. Bright bitch, she look like Swiss.
Mix of bass fills. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I've ever like used that or heard that. I know what drive range equity is. I know what like a leg handle is. I know what form resistance is, but I have no idea what bass fails are. What's up, NH? Chat, is it too early for this music? You think Haaland is good? I'm not the biggest soccer fan, but he looks goated. Like he looks goated. I want to say lucky though. Neymar retired too, huh? From internationals. How many seasons Neymar got left in him? I didn't know that was his last World Cup. Rally range continuation. Yeah, same concepts. Like you got drive, range, and then liquidity, drive, range, liquidity. Right, same concepts. I'm guessing like this is the base, and then these are the rallies right here. Could be? Question mark. ISM. You're dropping here, chat. Let's see. We gotta wait, 380 more pips there, but could be the day we get buys finally for the first time. Oh, I just looking. This is like exactly where we rejected here too. First initial reaction though, right, chat? So again, like anywhere like between here and here could be the reaction, but I really want to see like more close to the bottom of the range there. Like anywhere between here could be a rejection, right? It may not exactly be my zone. I want that. That's the zone I have. So if it's not going to be that zone, then we may have to adjust it. Maybe it could be like a little higher. We'll see how it comes down, like whether it's spiking down or not. But if you let's say come down towards here and then it rejects off that, then that's it. We're gonna have to wait for the fake out to occur. If the fake out does happen, or continuation of sells, or if you just straight reject that zone there, then maybe above 42.44 we look for buys. All right, that's where I got buys ideas above. But yeah, be the first time in a long time here. 320 pips. I think it's near leg kind of body area too, huh? And I think we can use the weekly leg candle as a stop. Weekly leg candle fill. Oh, be fixed, bro. I have to find 19. What? Yeah, find 19 zones. I don't even got 19 lines. Like, I've never really had 19 lines. 2 bullish big candles, and between them are small bearish candles. That's what's called base. Small candle is the base. I said, yeah, I don't know. I never really heard of that or came across that. Where'd you learn trading? Just through a lot of it was through experience. Like, majority of it was through experience. Like, you take concepts from one mentor or one person you learn from, and then you can't just add on to it. Let's see, could it be, where's the weekly zone? Down here, 4062. $680. That won't be too bad as well. Let's see though. Going back a little bit. Bro, I just told you. Majority of it was so I watched like Qbanks when I first started, and then after that, like, I just kind of like just picked up things through my own like experience. So like Qbanks introduced into like I wouldn't even say price action. He introduced into like really just market structure and yeah, market structure and like maybe transform resistance. And that's kind of all I do today. Like, my strategy is just market structure and swarm resistance. Market structure, swarm resistance, and then the rest like was just candle theory, which is just through time. Like, reading counts backwards, understanding different time frames, different like time frame sequences. Like, what that means is just like being able to read like being able to understand like what, let's say you draw a random candle up like this, like how would we like reverse draw this? So if this is like a 4-hour time frame, how will it look, right? So let's say 4-hour time frame, let's draw on the 1-hour time frame. So you got 4 1-hour candles off bat. So bottom wick first here, right? I assume it's not all the time exactly like this, but just the motion of it. And then 2, these are the other candles looking like this, right? So these 4 candles will now equal up to this candle alone, because this is the same high, same low, same like opening right here. Look at kind of what you got. So yeah, it's kind of like majority of my trading, because then you just understand like what like your support is, what your resistance is. Like, this is the range, you understand where your ranges are, and then this could be another range, right? Like between here and here, this is a range. It's very simple. It's just like understanding like candles and structure and like understand that's all the same. Like if you were to draw yeah, like if you were to draw an arrow form, it would look like this, right? That's kind of what you got. So let's just remove all these boxes now, right? But you can see like in 3 different forms already. You can see like what this will look like on the smaller time frame. And if you want to get deeper into it, you can even draw the 1 hour time frame on like the 15, right? So then you got 4 candles, 4 15-minute candles per 1 hour candle. So you can draw out the entire structure, so you have a better understanding for it. But overall, it's still gonna be like probably something like this, where top wick, boom boom, like that. That's 1 candle. Next candle, top wick, bottom wick, push, and then next candle. This is the candle that breaks structure, because this one came all the way from down here all the way up to there, right? So it broke all of these highs to the left. And then next candle, bottom wick first, and then continuation, right? So then you kind of just get an understanding, like on like, let's say the 15, this is how it's gonna look. So you get more details as you go. But that's like really all my strategy is. Just understand that structure. Like if we were to look at like this right now, this is like some type of consolidation range, right? So on like some different time from like the higher time frame, this could be a wick fill. You can see in that form, even if you don't see a wick fill on the 1 hour time frame or the 4 or a daily, like in terms of the overall structure, like this is kind of what you're looking at the candle from, like from this perspective. So as you're coming down here to fill the candle, like bearish, let's say, like when we get wick entry buys, we're looking for the wick entry buys at the end of the wick fill, basically. Just at the end of that point. It's like stuff like that. But yeah, just mainly like exploring resistance and structure is all I'll draw. The leg counts, yeah, I saw it. The weekly one, right? What's up, Cookie? Sheesh. Yeah, like the weekly like I'm just looking between like here, like I have a 9.7. I didn't realize it was off of this wick too. But then like now that I see it, I'm like, okay, well, there's also a weekly zone right here too. So it's like between there. There's like the wick entries buy zone. But chat, like the way it comes down doesn't matter more than with the zone, right? Like remember that. That's why like sometimes during your sessions, your training sessions, you gotta like keep readjusting them throughout, because like the way it comes down like matters more. Like if you have a zone marked up in the morning at like let's say 8 a.m. you get on, you mark up a level up, you have an idea for that zone, like, oh, I want to take buys there. And then like let's say 2 hours later it actually taps that zone. Like what if there's been structure coming down, right? So it's important to like always like readjust and pay attention. Part of why I don't got buy limits like that. Wouldn't it be 70% win rate, not 87? Oh, it's include the BEs. I think I'm pretty sure it's off of like all the positions taken, including the BEs. Or no. How is this taken again? No, this is B. This is the formula. So whatever that is. I think it's include all win, BEs, and losses. So all of these trades, how many losses? So 82. But I think in here show. Does it show win right here? I don't know if it shows win rate. Oh, I guess so. 87. Oh yeah, that's accurate. So this is from, if that's it, this is from like 4 years. This is from just this account, so a year and a half, a year and a couple months. But it shows 87. I don't know if that's the win rate though. This account might have a 90, 91 or something. But win rates are useless, right? Don't stress too much about like win rates or having like a high or low win rate, because all that matters is your percentages. My profit today, I didn't trade today. I just got on, bruh. You saw me get on, LA. I just got on. We have ideas for trades, but we get like 3 trades on average a week, or I get 3 trades on average a week. Last week I made how much did I make last week? $18.45. We cooked last week. And we made a withdrawal too. And every month, end of every month, we withdraw 30% of profits for the month of like whatever profit it is. If it's a profitable month, we'll withdraw. Okay, we got Spain and Portugal today, bro. Ronaldo versus Lamine Yamal. Who do you think is going to be sent home today? Is it a test account or something? No. CR7? Yo, thanks for the $2. You in Spain? I think I don't know. I kind of want to see Portugal make it far, but I think Spain 2-1. Trading's the second best skill. What's the first then? Trading translates well into everything too. Honestly, any skill you learn is like it all translates the same way. Like, you know, like any skill out there that you could possibly learn, like you could translate that into anything you do. If like, let's say you learn how to like fix sinks or for instance, right? You can just translate that towards trading. Like you can find a way. Everything is like translatable. How well you think trading is like versus other jobs? Like, what does that mean? I wouldn't say trading's a job, to be honest. Trading's like a business. Like trading requires more discipline than like a job, because it's your own, like you're free to do whatever you want, right? So you have like everything you do is like you're going to be the one at fault. In trading, you're in control. You're more free. Like you don't got someone watching over you telling you what to do. So like there's more what's the word I'm looking for? There's more what do you call it? Responsibility. So compare a job where like you have someone watching over you and telling you what to do all the time, telling you step by step what to do, and then you just kind of fall into that routine, right? Like tomorrow you show up, like no matter what you do, you get paid. In trading, like you can show up the next day and you could, matter of fact, not get paid. Matter of fact, you might even pay the markets. So, and when you do pay the markets, you gotta be able to like kind of find a way to manage those emotions and not revenge it. And continue growing your bankroll or your account, right? You will take hits sometimes. Like we took a hit in our last loss was January, and we took a hit for maybe I think 3 weeks. We recovered it. So sometimes you could be working versus in trading, and you could be working just to come back to break even. You're not even working to make profit, right? So for 3 weeks we're working to get back to a break even point. In work, a job, you can just kind of show up and you're gonna get paid no matter what, right? But then you're also limited to like how much you can get paid. In trading, the sky's kind of limits. That's the difference. But and take when he asks like, what's harder, streaming or a job? Why do you feel sorry for people who think they can make profits in markets every day? Why would you feel sorry for that? The Grand Prix, bro, that shit was rigged. That was rigged. I swear Antonelli's curse. I lost interest in the race after Verstappen was up. I was like, fuck, no Antonelli. And then Verstappen got... Yo, that Formula E car crazy. But yeah, he retired. Leclerc won, right? I mean, I guess Leclerc. But I don't know. I lost interest after like I don't know. After like IMSA. A little bit of interest. I don't know. Everyone's like kind of like an interesting sport. It's like, it's not really like who's the best driver in the grid. It's like who's got the best like car, right? Like which team is gonna. I guess it's more of a team sport with one driver. Yo, it's hot. Wait for this 1 hour. Do all three streaming. I got my job in trading. It's not hard when you have a routing. Can you analyze NQ1? Was that NASDAQ? Micro Nasdaq. Where it goes, I'm not gonna know where it goes, man. Nasdaq, right? Now it's 100. Yeah, no, I have a range here. I just have a range. This is your range right here. And then what's next is going to be after drive. This is your drive. This is your range. Next is liquidity. So once you break out above or once you break out below, it can go either way. We'll have more information. Like this is the higher time frame, right? So once you break below, you'll be able to tell like whether it's going to make lower highs to continue down, or you'll be able to see if it's a fake out to continue back up. And then same thing for the way up. Like if it comes up, like you'll see a breakout above, and then you'll see a pullback and hold to continue, or you might see like a fake out, and then that's when you can kind of start looking for ideas. Like after this range kind of breaks out, I think this is the higher time frame though, right? But on the smaller time frame, like I think yeah, I think someone asked about this last week. Like I had a leg counter here, so you wanted to see if that could react off of these areas to give you some more information, and it did. It broke about a little bit, but you still got the reaction. So if you now could start breaking back below that zone, that's your leg candle fill, and that's kind of what we're looking for next, or I would look for next if I was trading Nasdaq, because you got the break below, right? Like we're looking for this range fill. So now it's just a matter if we can come back down. If you come back down below the red line, then yeah, below like these zones should be good continuation. Otherwise, from here, it can just reject though, right? This can start being like higher lows on the way back up. What I do in the 4, you see it opens at a different time for me. Kind of look at it in the same way. Yeah, like it, cause like it's all like the same. It's all the same shit. Whether if you have a different 4 opening or not, it's like if you go in the 1 hour time, you're gonna see the same kind of movement regardless. So your analysis shouldn't be like flawed by the fact that you have a different 4 hour opening or 4 hour close. It's because it's on the 1 hour time frame, like green counts backwards. It's the same movement, so you can just like use whatever you're already using. So if you like your whole trading career you've been using, or whatever matches your broker. If you have a, let's say for me it's like 9 a.m. I have a 4 opening, 1 p.m. I have a 4 opening, and then 5 p.m. I have a 4 opening, and then same thing goes for the AM times, right? 5, 1, 9. For you it could be 10, 4, and 2, right? Though that could be an hour off. So whatever like your broker has, like continue to use that. But it shouldn't like change anything. The same concepts. Because it's more than just a candle closure where we're looking for a position on, right? Like let's say you have a different 4 hour closing. You have a 10 a.m. closing, and for you it closes in the next hour. Let's say this hour closes below. Okay, cool. So your 4 hour candle closure is gonna be below the range, right? We're not looking for a sell off of the fact that the 4 hours closing below the range here. So either if it closes like that for you or it doesn't close like that for you, you're still looking for that pullback and then continuation, right? So you'll get that same movement regardless on the small time frame anyways, if this is to continue down, because we're not looking for closures belows on the first breakouts anyways, right? Even if mine closes like on the 4 hour kind of below here, we're not gonna look for a sell there, right? We're still waiting for that like pullback and continuation. So when you apply like structure to it, it's kind of hard to get confused with the idea that someone's 4 hour close was below and mine's not below. It's just structure at the end of the day, right? On the small time frame. Like if you go in the 1, we'll both see the same thing. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean by it's all the same. I realize that I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about when I'm saying like it's all the same concepts, like when it comes to different strategies too. But part of that is just like through my own personal experience. Like again, like I'll say like the best way to learn trading is just to like get off social media and just like trade the charts and journal yourself. because that's when you get the most like undistracted, most raw information without like someone giving you an opinion on what they're looking for, because it's irrelevant. It's gonna be relevant if you can't see the same. Not everyone can see, like, can read structure the same way as the next person, right? Like someone can see this as clearly like lower highs there. Someone can see this as like a range. Like someone could just say like, oh yeah, this is one big range. So like everyone reads it kind of different. So the best way to learn is just by getting off like social media. Which broker is good? I don't know, man. You gotta search up on Google your country plus broker. Probably your best bet. Wait, why aren't GIFs working in here? Embed links. It should work. Yeah, it should work. Start taking notes. Always. See, chat 20 minutes until NYC to see if this thing could pick up. You had some early volume. Like you had the first initial push today happen at like 8:15, so not bad. First initial push wasn't bad. First like set of volume came in, right? So first set of volume comes in early. The earlier the better, right? So we can get a trending day a lot earlier today. Maybe like 10 could be a trend day, and that's when news comes out too. 10:30, 11. Somebody wearing a mirror jeans. Must be a scammer account. There was another one too this morning. This is not the journal.
I think there's too many soundtracks to our lives. I need music to die to.
I could have paid her back now. I could have paid her back. Hey, hey, I should have paid her back now. She saw me and that's one. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey,
15 minutes.
When I pop pills, I'm like a hero. Take a trip Neptune, they'll say you scared. I'm geeked up, don't scare me though. Hey, I put on my pants like everybody else.
Like everybody else.
When I pop pills, I'm like a hero. Let's go.
What's up, man?
They gon' say you buzzing because of me. I don't think you ready for that, but that don't mean I think you weak. Let's go. I'm stuck on syrup, I'm just like Weezy. I don't even really care that much when she get out, think she sneaky. Who blow
This coffee's bitter.
go broke out here like me? Reach back to the mob, it ain't nothing bigger, they told me they see. I'm so slimed in, I'm wiping my eyes so I can see. I'm so slimed in, I'm shutting my skin all over the sea.
Congrats, bro.
Carries right go up, I'm high as ever, I kid you not. Hey, 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 hey.
W.
I put on my pants like everybody else.
New son.
When I pop pills, I'm like,
And we got a boy and a girl now.
take a trip Neptune, they'll say you scared.
2 for 2.
I'm geeked up, don't scare me.
What's up, Izza?
I put on my pants like
Did you see we also have a 3rd man 4 light candles?
when I pop pills.
Yeah, I saw this one. Well, I didn't clock in that was actually a leg candle, but I was like subconsciously looking at this one. The 31? I don't think I saw that one. Yeah, no, I don't see it. This one? Oh, the bearish ones. This one, yeah, up there. Oh yeah, this one too. True.
Sad pretty on you, won't be right if it's true. Shit can't be about nothing. Shit can't be about nothing. You gon' make the shit true. Evil pretty on you. Believe it or not, she try to take your spot.
As far as the luck,
Gang your stupid prize and I'm shot. I'm fading away. I need some shades on my face. I'm sorry, I scheduled. I was geeked all week. Got Chanel for your trauma. You gon' be thinking all week. You keep thinking about a dollar. I keep thinking about me. What you doing? I'm not calling. You still being about me. About me. Wiping tail South Beach. I'm the mayor. I'm gonna put the mob in all the council seats. She a player. She ain't gonna tell my bitch, but ain't coming off me. I'm
what's up, Farzo? Rating my lots I should be on a 30K account. Honestly, that's all up to you, man. Like I'm right now on this 1K account. The risk is a bit higher, but I'm using like a 0.08 per one lot or per 1K. That's a full lot size. That's a full that's my max lot size on this account. That doesn't mean like every trade I'm taking like a 0.08. That just means like the max I cap myself at is a 0.08. So depending on how big stops are, whether they're 400 pips or 1800 or 2000 or 700, like depending on how big they are, my lots would change. So ending from a 0.01 to 0.8. I lied. Yeah, well, 0.08 per 1K, but right now it's at 2.680. So I think the cap is 0.14, I believe, right? I think that's what I used last time. Yeah, 0.14. So that's my cap. So anywhere from 0 to 0.01 to 0.14 is my cap. And then based on how big my stops are, it will range based on that. So it's not always the same. Like I used to use a fixed lot. Life was a bit easier when I was doing that, but since stops are like massive now, we're in a pip session, I have no choice but to just have like some, or start working on a better lot size strategy. That's kind of what I go by. So it's, you see like me going to like trades with a 0.05, sometimes 0.06, sometimes 0.04. Sometimes I think the biggest we've used lately was like maybe a 0.08 lot. I think stops would have been like 1400 pips though. So yeah, it just depends. Canada Day? It was good. What did I do for Canada Day? I think I did something for 4th of July, not really Canada Day. And we saw fireworks on the 4th of July. On Canada Day, what did I do on Canada Day? It was a Wednesday, right? I was on stream. That's what I was doing. I was on stream. Were we in drawdown? No, we were in drawdown on Monday. Last Monday, a week ago, we were in drawdown. What did you guys do for 4th of July? America plays today, huh? Who did versus? Is Canada biggest 4th of July 4th? In Canada, yeah, like I don't know. Like 4th of July is like massive because America is massive, so like in Canada, yeah, it's first like July 1st is pretty big. I mean, we just shoot fireworks and stuff. But you hear more about 4th of July. Who's America playing today, chat? Was it Colombia? Who is it? Supporting us. No problem, bro. What'd you do? Belgium? Damn, they play Belgium. Chat, is Germany still in? Am I tripping? Is Germany still in the World Cup? Wait. Oh shit, I forgot. Germany lost to Paraguay. Damn. Neuer. What's that goalie's name? Neuer? That's my favorite goalie. That's the only goalie I know. Neuer. He's sick. Remember that Brazil World Cup? 7-1? He was the goalie, right? If you want to pick another country for a living, where do you pick? Another country for a living? Like where I want to live for the rest of my life? Shit, I don't even know. For the rest of my life? One country. I don't know. Maybe a country that has like 4 seasons. A country that has like 4 seasons where throughout the year I can just kind of go from one end of the country to the other end. If I want a summer or winter. Honestly, it might be I don't know. I haven't been to many countries. I've only been to like Vietnam, America, Canada, Dominican, like Turks. I haven't been to like Europe. I want to go to Europe. I want to go to Europe for F1. UK? Yeah, no, it's too gloomy there, I think, yo. I don't know. It might be a little too gloomy there. I think somewhere a little more like sunny. North Carolina. Why the fuck would I want to go to North Carolina? What's in North Carolina? Like OKC? Is OKC in North Carolina? No, that sounds like South there, no? North Carolina. Somewhere in Europe? I want to go to Europe. I want to see what's up there. We want to Stanley Cup Finals? Man, ain't nobody care about the Hurricanes. Hey dude, what you suggest for starting YouTube like you? Honestly, just be yourself, bruh. I don't know, it's like just get on YouTube and talk to chat. You might have no chat when you start, to be honest. Like I had no chat when I started. Some days in this stream, it feels like I had no chat. Like literally, I'm talking to like one person. But you just gotta make convo up and just like again, like just like trading. You know, treat it as if you got $1,000 account. So whatever you do now with like one viewer, imagine you do the same thing when you have like 100,000 viewers. So, and then you just kind of grow. That's the best way. Don't leech off anybody though, because when you leech off somebody, they're gonna it's gonna eventually fade. So like, you know, shout outs and stuff like that don't really like work too well, because when you get a shout out and you don't do anything to shout out, or if you never slowly built that audience up and you just have a bunch of people coming from like another person that put you on, eventually they just kind of fade. So like just like trading an account, right? Going from like 0 to 100 is not the best. Like going from 0 to like $10 might be better, and then $20 and then 30, you know, then slowly gradually build over time. That's always the best. So yeah, just like trading, just take it slow and be resilient. North Carolina. Visit Mexico? I wanna. I haven't been to Mexico. Haven't been. Have not been. Italy GP or Imola? Imola is my favorite track, I think, Cookie. I think someone asked that a couple weeks ago. I didn't have an answer. I think Imola is my favorite track. That's the most fun track to drive on. That's what's dangerous. I don't think so. Depends what you do. If you chill, they chill. If you cause problems, they cause problems. That's like anywhere though. Anywhere is like that. Nordschleife. Nordschleife. I got a laptop. Is it good on streaming? I don't know, bro. You have ChatGPT. I don't know what a G155511 is. What is that? Is that a Dell? Lenovo? I don't know, bro. You're asking some the questions that, you know. I started with the MacBook. I think the i9. So before the M1's chips came out, I started with that. Running like Zoom, Parallels, Windows on the Mac, MT5, OBS, and it was like dying. And then I built my own PC, the first one. 100 trades a day, let's go. Try to beat 300. What are you waiting for on gold? I'm looking for a wick entry buy, but there's a bit of structure like forming. So I want to see how it gets down to 49.7. That's where I have the zone at. Expecting a reaction there. So I just gotta see like on the way down if there's structure or not, and then that'll determine whether I get a wick entry buy there or not. And then if it's not that wick entry buy, then any fake outs below 49.7 would be nice if it could lead to a fake out. So we'll see it when it comes down. Like we'll see it break through, and then we'll see it hold. And if we see it hold and continue to create more structure below, then we can get ideas in this area. But yeah, all of this just requires me waiting at least like either way. If I get a wick entry buy or wick entry sell, like I need to wait at least 500 pips. Or at least 400 pips. So it's not too far, because you have news in about 32 minutes, and in 2 minutes you have NYC open. So yeah, we'll see how that comes out. My PC specs? Are you getting a PC, bro? You need to get a PC. You get a PC, bro, running iRacing for sure. I'll return. Just for you. But I have a 4080. No, I have a 4090. I have a 4090 Founds Edition. But I think I need a new CPU. My CPU is kind of like, I can feel my PC slowing down. I think it's my CPU. Laptop. I had a laptop that had a GPU. I had a, fuck, I forgot. I think a Asus. It was a gaming laptop though. You're in Mexico right now? Yo, you see Mexico was keeping all the England players up at night. They're like shooting fireworks and outside of their hotel just making mad noise. I wanted to win yesterday.
I'm not a violent person. I cry when a freaking butterfly gets hit on the windshield. That's how soft and sentimental I am, because I love life. Why would I want to destroy life?
Facts though. Wixel. TSA. What entry cells? Where did you get that from? I don't think at any given point today I had a thought. I mean, now that you said it, I might have an idea of how I can get wick entry cells, but where did you get the idea from? I don't think at any given point I had wick entry cell ideas. I think like it won't be until it's either if you come down or create structure. I'm assuming up, above, or come down. But yeah, if you start coming down like this and then you start pulling back, depends. Like if it's like a one constant drop down, then we can get wick entry cells in these areas. That's just like a random idea, but that could be an idea. Or if you come up, create like a top wick first and then start coming into the range, you can get an earlier idea. But I don't think at any given point, like I think it's a little further to get wick entry cells today. Because this right here is where we're sitting, right? So this could be like a higher low before going up. You could say this is a lower high before coming down, but even if it is, you don't have a confirmation of that. Like you need to see a push down first. And if you do get a push down, is a push down and then a top wick gonna be enough to drive? I wouldn't say so. Like it could be enough to drive, but it's not enough confirmation to confirm that this is a wick entry cell area to come down. So that's why like you're gonna need to see this like actually come down a lot more than that. So more so like here, and then maybe like top wicks like up here, and then that could maybe be wick entry cells, but not until like 4017. The other option you want at 4200 won't happen unless we actually come up like this first, right? And then that could be seen as liquidity, but you won't know until you break below anyway. So you still gotta wait for below 4097. And then if you can like pull back and hold that zone there, okay, then maybe here this could be a wick entry cell. So like 4128, but again, like we don't know if this is gonna come up from here or come down. So again, just like for wick entry cells, when I don't talk about certain ideas, because we're usually a lot further with where we are in price. Make sense? So it's gonna take a much longer time to print. How you know if it'll be a wick entry price and not just drive past your entry? I don't know. It could drive past my entry, but I'm making the prediction or the guess that this is a reaction area, right? So like that's usually what I mark up, and then again, like based on how it comes down, that's like the main ingredient in the trade, not just a zone, but like sometimes like traders might get confused with a zone, like, oh, this level right here is like some order block, or this level right here is like some FEG zone, or this whatever here is like a wick entry zone, right? Which is what I have. But the main ingredient is how it comes down. So whether if it comes down with structure or not, you see how like right now we're kind of pulling back a little bit. This is still okay. If you get a one constant drop down, we can get a reaction. But if you just come down and create more structure, then there's a high chance you'll push past it. So then we'll get rid of that idea. But that's the thing, I don't know. I don't know whether it's gonna reject or not. But how it comes down could put you in a like a better spot for the play. Because when I'm like drawing out these plays and drawing out these ideas, it's not just like, oh, like I didn't create the play, right? It's just patterns that market has printed before, right? So that's what the playbook is. The playbook isn't like every play I made up. Like, you know, it's like based on the market, what the market prints, it leads to these outcomes majority of the time, right? So what's important about the playbook is not, this thing could load here. Hello? Hello? Where's the playbook V2? Yeah, there's the V2 page load up for you guys. And pops over my phone. Oh, there it is. So yeah, this is the playbook V2 chat. So basically, like it's not the trades that we're like looking for, right? It's like how we're getting there. Like these steps is more important than the actual trade itself. It's like the same way when you look for wick entries. It's like you can have a zone, right? You can have these plays that you know you're gonna take, but like based on how you get there changes the play. So you don't know whether it's gonna be a drive liquidity today or a drive range or a drive. And let's say today it's a drive. Okay, cool. It can lead to this play, but you know, if you predetermine that you're gonna get a certain play today, like let's say a fake out, but to get a fake out in this case you need to kind of go drive liquidity, but instead you go drive range. Like could you still get a fake out? No, right? So same goes with yeah, same goes with when you're, what were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about. I got distracted by the fact that it was low enough. But yeah, basically it's just like how you get to the answer is more important than the actual answer when it comes to our ideas. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I was saying like, yeah, like I didn't make up these plays, right? Like these plays like are made up just from what price print. Like these are just constant plays that the market prints. So the market's always gonna print you like a drive, range, or liquidity. Like I didn't make that up. That's just what I've seen, right? And then based off of those plays, I've noticed over time that okay, if you get a certain like type of play, like let's say you get liquidity drive, it's gonna give you certain setups, or you know, like you can't always get that setup though. Some days you might get a range, they might have no setups. Some days you might have a drive, range, and you might get only this setup, right? But it's not the exact play like every single time. But it's stuff that I didn't make up. The price trades back into last week's. Wait, sorry, you're looking for a Ryzen 7 5060 Ti? Yeah, go for it. I think the 6000 is coming out soon though. All that should be good. Yeah, why are there so many scammers in this Discord server, bro? And I swear I turned off the fact that they can at everybody. How is it possible they can still at everybody? Rose, let's see. What do you think we finished the year at price? I don't know, bro. That's how many months you got? 5 months left? That's a long time. I don't know. Hopefully not in this range though. But there's a possibility it could be this range. That's only 5 monthly candles. I mean, the last 5 monthly candles are crazy, so that's why it's like it could be anything really. Like look at the last 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It's like you've been coming down for quite a bit. Do you think we'll go back to 4 and 9? I don't know. I'm Don Vol. I'm not Gold Sacks. I don't know. I don't know how Gold Sacks got to that point. I don't think I usually pay attention to those headers though. You know how like they put out those predictions. If anything, it just distracts me from the trading rather than just like trading what I see, right? Because then you just all of a sudden you have a bias now, like oh, just because someone or some Goldman Sachs set a price, like all of a sudden you're just like more biased towards that now. It's like just be free, you know, don't have those dots connected to your analysis. And it happens if it happens before 9, then it happens before 9. But you gotta also trust your analysis too, right? Otherwise, if they're predicting that and everyone listens, and if it were to be true, everyone will be making money off of that play or off of that signal. But same goes for when it goes to like a local signal person or like a Goldman Sachs giving the signal or like anything. Take it with a grain of salt always. But we're going to last in quarter 3, tier 3. Yeah, but the same goes for when like it's a Monday and Friday. They said never trade Mondays and Fridays because Friday is like manipulation day. It's not always manipulation days. Some Fridays are driving days. Some Mondays are driving days off bat. But it's not always the same scenario every week. The same way it's not the same scenario for the end of quarter 3 and quarter 4. Not every quarter 3 or quarter 4 pulls back, or not every quarter 4 ranges. I think they say quarter 4 ranges the most, which is true, but not every single one. So you can't always like trade off of like a predetermined concept because someone made it up. It's like don't trade Mondays and Fridays. Why? That person might have just blown the account and said don't trade Mondays and Fridays, and then that rule has been going on for like ever. It's like one of the most generic rules, right? Don't trade Mondays and Fridays, or don't have like a negative RR. So same concept. Like, what do you see? If you were to get off social media and get off the news, what do you see? Right? When you simulate and you backtest, when you go on like a Forex simulator, right? You're not gonna go back and look at a candle and be like, yeah, that was a news candle. That came out during CPI on Wednesday at this time. You're gonna look at that candle, like we can look at like let's say when we look at like clean traffic, let's say right now we're looking at this. We're looking at this as a range. We're not looking at that like, oh yeah, this drop was FOMC. It could have been. I'm sure FOMC did happen within this area, right? But we're looking at that for structure on itself. And that's how we can determine what's going to happen next. So it's the same thing when it comes to news. Like, why do you always need to look at news? It's just like, it just distracts you from, or it's not distracting, I'll say, but it doesn't always have to be useful. Would you not think big investors or institutions will be buying back gold now at this low? I'm thinking as you rallied. Yeah, for sure. Like they say, buy low, sell high, right? So yeah, there's probably investors like looking for buys at this support, or for investors looking for buys. It's always happening constantly. Like there's always gonna be investors and institutions buying and selling. Always. Like as of right now, there could be institutions and investors buying and selling right now. And that's what's going to print price. So that's not going to change in quarter 4. That's not going to change in quarter 1 because they're constantly doing it day in, day out. So if they've been doing it day in, day out, and you've been trading day in, day out, what's going to be the difference? If it does drop, then it does drop. If this is a drop because institutions sold here, then that's the drop. We were able to get in on that drop, or I don't know if we did actually, but you know what I mean. Like we looked at that drop for some type of information. Regardless, that's constantly happening 24/7, 365. So like that's why like you don't need to like, unless you're swing trading, right? Like if you're looking for swing trades, okay, sure. Man, if you're looking for like range to range, who knows, man? Institutions and investors could be buying and selling right now on this candle. I don't know. We saw that as one clean push up. We saw it as a leg candle. Like we're just taking the information from the indications of what's on the charts is the candle movement of what's happening in real life time, right? And that's constantly happening in real life time. And that's all you're using for indications of what's going to happen next. So regardless if they sell or buy, it will make price go up or go down. And you'll make an analysis with that stuff that's happening, with the information that prints. So highs or lows or highs, like no matter what it is, it's always going to be more information. So you don't need to like focus on like that one thing, right? Because that's how they want you to think. Like in trading, like when you take a loss, they want you to, they like mentally, like they want you to focus on that one loss now. And like you need to all of a sudden make back a loss. It's like, why would you need to make back a loss when you've been like, when you were already trading from the jump? Like if you were making profit from $0 to 1,000 or to 100K, and you took a loss at 100K, you know, on your balance, you went down to like a 90K balance after that. It's like, what? You're gonna look at that one loss and define trading off of that one loss? Like, nah, you're already kind of trading. So same thing goes when it goes to looking at news. It's like quarter 4 can happen. I mean, losses can happen anywhere from the dollar amount to the 100K amount, but you're still gonna be trading the same way. Same thing goes for institutions buying and selling. It can happen at any given point. You're still gonna look for the same concepts. You gotta just like be able to identify what you're looking for, right? Like if institutions drive, okay, cool. Like what type of condition are we in? Are we in a drive? Like this is not, never, like whatever strategy out there is never gonna be the exact like thing that's actually happening. We'll never really know like exactly like what's official. Like that's why I name it like celery, because there's nothing different between a celery play and I don't know, like FVG. Both of those terms are like just made up terms to identify what's happening, right? For a person, for ICT, or for me, it's like, you know, this, and for someone else, it could be something else. But there'll never be an exact defined definition of like what's actually happening. We'll never know. As retail traders, you'll never know. What would it take for gold to jump back up? Then I thought institutions would make that happen. Yeah, institutions likely will make that happen. But you don't like I don't know what it is, but maybe babypips.com plays a huge role in this, or I don't know what it is. But you're not obligated to like know where price is rejecting off of in trading. You don't need to know where price is going to become profitable. Like you don't need to make a miraculous guess as to what's gonna happen today to become profitable. You can just kind of like watch price drive up and drive down off of that structure, off of whatever strategy you use, you know, silver bullet, this, that, and a third, like whatever it is that you use, bro. You can literally just take that information and make the next possible guess. But you don't need to know, because if you need to know, then what are you guessing on then? Like because you will never know. Either if institutions, you know, bring price up for quarter four, what'd you say, 4,900? Like that is definitely a possibility. But even if it is a possibility, we'll see it go up anyways. Like we're still looking for buys above 4,200. You know what I mean? 4,244. After you get some structure, like we'll look for buys along the way up somehow. Right? Like I'm sure, like when institutions drove it down, I wasn't thinking like, oh man, the banks are selling. Like, cool. So what if they're selling? We will still get ideas in these areas down. With all due respect, I feel like you're avoiding everything. Well, no, this is not how I trade. Like I've said it from the jump. Like, if you get off the charts and just trade with what you see, what are you gonna do? Because like if you don't relate to any type of bias as to like what's going on, like this for sure is institutions driving price down and up, for sure, guaranteed it is. But exactly from what point to what point doesn't matter. You can still look for positions. I think because everyone's brains, or a lot of traders' brains, are like, or like, I don't know. Everyone just looks for the same shit. It's like everyone repeats the same shit. Repeats the same like scenarios, or like the same wordings, or the same like where's your bias? Like who the fuck say you need to find a bias? You could find a bias. You could not find a bias. It's up to you. But like, wait, like when I'm like, yo, I don't got a bias, because I don't have a bias. My bias is at whatever price is driving into. If it comes up, cool, I look for buy. It goes down, I look for sells. I'm just following the trend. Don't you think the whole point is tag along the trend, not predict it? Exactly what I just said. Because look, if the market goes up, we'll look for buys up. If the market goes down, you know what bias is? You know what bias is? My bias is drive, range, or liquidity. So that doesn't matter if price goes up or down. If it goes up, how is it going up? Is it going to be a drive? Is it a range? Or is it liquidity? So I'll look at the actual candles printing as to what's happening. It's the same. It's like, that's my bias. Like I'm just following price. Like right now, like look, if I were to give you my bias, it's always going to be, always, any day you ask me, it's always going to be whatever the market's driving into. So like on the minute time from right now, what's my bias? I'll say more so bearish. 5 minute, more so bullish. 15 minute, I'll say bullish. 30 minute, I'll say more so bullish. 1 hour, okay, more so bearish. 4 hour, okay, more so bearish. Daily, more so bearish. Weekly, more so bearish. Monthly, more so bullish. Higher time from after that's all bullish. So it just comes like, but like, what's that gonna give me? That's not gonna give me any type of information as to what I'm looking for. Either if it's bullish or bearish, like I'm gonna have my zones marked up and have my structure ready to go. You know what I mean? And if you come down today and you start breaking below 40.95, I'm not looking for sells yet, because this could still be a fake out. I don't know if it is gonna be a fake out. It might not be a fake out. It might come right back. It might come right back up. But if it comes up and then it starts breaking that structure, I can make the assumption now, okay, you made a low once, you came up to make a high. That high, if it were to come up and flip bullish off of these zones, and it were to continue its constant motion of just going up here, then that would have been the higher low to go up. But instead, it came up and then it broke the lows again. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna assume that, okay, you can get a push from here to here, and that's what I'm looking for. But you don't need to have like me having a monthly bullish bias isn't really gonna reflect that idea. You know what I mean? It's like we're using those time frames though. Like I'm always using the higher time frames to the lower to understand where kind of price is. Like right now we're at these zones on the daily, so like this could be a struggle area. I don't know if it's gonna be a struggle area though, because like when you have a bias, you're all of a sudden now gonna have like a forceful idea, or more like towards one-sided. And you can trade that too. You can just have a bias and just look for buys, or have a bias and look for sells, right? But then you're gonna say, what the questions you're gonna repeat to yourself a lot of times when you do that is you're gonna start saying, where's price gonna go next week? Why do you need to know where it's gonna go next week? Or like, what's it gonna do today? You don't need to know what it's gonna do today. Like you don't need to know the final answer without what's in front of you. So it's not like you come on a chart to make a prediction. You come on the charts and see where price is actually going in order to make that prediction. That's like the difference, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? But you don't need to have like a bias, or you don't need to know where price is going, or you don't need to know if institutions are buying or selling, or you don't need to know if numbers are gonna come out good, if that's gonna affect price, like, or that will affect price, but you don't need to know how exactly that will. Sometimes numbers come out and they go the opposite. They don't even come out the exact same way. Sometimes numbers might come out, like for instance, they're expecting today, like numbers come out 54.2. That's like below what they're expecting, 54.5, right? So actual greater is good for currency. So if numbers come out 54.2 below, that's bad for currency. Gold should go up. But there are times where numbers come out really negative and gold comes down as well. It doesn't always come. It's not if that was trading, that would be like, it will be like anyone could trade then, and anyone could probably trade, to be honest with you. But like in terms of like knowing where exactly it's gonna go, if every time news comes out positive and gold goes down, it'll be the most easiest play every single time. It's like a 100% win rate no matter what. But the market will move where it wants to move. It doesn't always reflect those numbers accurately every single time. The same way with bias too, or like if institutions are buying or selling it, you're still looking for the how it's moving. How you neglecting larger time frames? I don't think am I neglecting higher time frames? I use higher time frames all the time. I think what you might not, I think the lingo is kind of where you're confused on as to what I'm saying, because I'm always looking at the higher time frame. Like when I came out of the chart today, I'm looking at the daily off bat. Understand where the daily is, because guess what? If I can understand where the daily is, I understand that we're in this range. I can, for the next couple of whatever days to however long we're in this blue box for, we'll have a set of plays in that range on a higher time frame. If this is a higher time frame range, which we're not in yet, we only started breaking into it, but we're not ranging yet. I'll say a range is more so of like this. If that were to happen, you go to the playbook and you go on higher time frame range. Okay, cool. Higher time frame is ranging. What's the smaller time frame doing then? Okay, so let's say it starts ranging like this on a higher time frame. Smaller time frame. Let's say you got this right here. This is the higher time frame range. And let's say in the smaller time frame now, you got like this. What is this on the smaller time frame? This is a drive, right? So if this is a drive, if this is a higher time frame range, smaller time frame drive, because this is driving up, we'll look for what plays? We'll look for higher time frame range, smaller time frame drive. We'll look for continuation at the range 2 breakout. So we'll look for breakouts right here. And then what to be careful for is like wait for a range 2 breakout first. Breakout would be a fake out. So what that means is like we'll wait for a range 2 breakout, right? So I think at this point you might have it, but maybe like this could be range 1, and then this is like your next resistance up here. So then as we break above these areas, we'll look for more buys. But that's utilizing all time frames. because this is small time frame drive, right? And higher time frame, like you saw, it's daily, it's in that range. So if this continues to drive up and makes its way up, we'll look for buys. So that's utilizing all time frames. But like what I'm trying to say is you don't need to like. I think price is gonna go up today. I think it's gonna go down. Then I think it's gonna go range because the markets are gonna like come out for news and it's gonna go whoop. You know, like you don't need to make an absurd prediction to become profitable. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, you have news in a minute here. Let's see how this comes out. Well, yeah, I'm referencing my playbook, but like I didn't make up those terms. That's just what the market prints, right? The market is gonna print you like these moves all the time: drive, range, and then liquidity, right? Not in the exact order every time, but those are the 3 market cycles that you'll notice, right? Like it's always gonna drive, it's always gonna range, it's always gonna print liquidity. It's the same concepts. You can, in someone else's world, drive, range, liquidity could mean like 1, 2, 3. You know, a 1 could be a drive, a 2 could be a range, a 3 could be liquidity. Or someone's world, they can look for apples and peaches and pears. You know, like this is their peach, this is their apple, this is their pear. Or someone's world, they can look for accumulation, distribution, whatever, manipulation, right? But it's like those are the constant thing that price throws at you.
This shit started, she want Chanel, now she in the mafia. One of us no such thing as hell, how much they be proud of you. Can't be tricked by Jezebel, looking for an audience. I'm 8 man at artists and you look like a target. Just got back from outer space and it was news to all of us. You gotta learn how to play up place, but you really look the part of it. I got skis on the way, I got girls on the way, top skis. Can't be.
Let's see what news comes out here. I think they're expecting wait, yeah, 10 a.m., right? 5.4. So it came out negative below. So let's see what price does. So far, it's going up. Still really far, chat, you know? But you need some volume. If you can like 470 down or at least 1,000 up, at least. But every day is a fresh canvas, chat. Like you don't need to like hold on to like the emotions of like yesterday's trade for today, you know? Like if you had a drawdown trade like last week or a loss last week, it's a fresh canvas. You don't need to like hold on to that idea. It's the same thing about having a bias too. It's like, what's your bias now? The fact that you took a loss last week, so you're nervous? Your bias is nervous this week? It's like, it's a fresh bias. Fresh idea. Where do I start? Let me guess. You here for the vibes, huh? Yeah, news came out. It's not like the craziest news. It's ISM. It's like a hit or miss. Sometimes it could pick up, sometimes it may not. either way though. We need this to break the cycle, right? Like this constant cycle here. Chat, if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button, man. We're almost at 126,000 subs. Are gonna do a trade? Yeah, but I need this to drop like another 400 at least without structure, right? Or I need this to fly up like 1,000. But like anything in this blue box is like unless we get more information, which we haven't really gotten, because this is just ranging so far. It's pretty untradeable for me. Okay, I don't have anything ready and activate or set in the zone. It's only the wick entry buys if you just drop down. But that's the thing, we don't have information right now, but let's say you break these lows, right? Because the whole day, like, you've been just between here. So if you break the lows and you start coming up into the ranges, like that could be like a small time from fake out. And then maybe there could be buys earlier, right? But again, it's just a lack of information right now for me. I can't really read where it's going. But I do have ideas if it does decide to drop down here. I gotta wait for that. I was hoping news can like help that, but so far it's been pretty slow. Chat, is that too much for ADM? Song request? What you got? Is 3,900 on gold too ambitious? I don't think so. Nothing's really ambitious. I think this is the range you're in, so on a daily, so I don't think it's too ambitious.
You can't buy with this, you don't know my boy, fuck. When I'm on the stage, no matter what I made, they gon' call it rage.
He didn't do shit. Ain't do shit.
Bright on digits, she gon' make that ass shake. I'm having a bad day. Pull my last photo and split it all. Sad day. Every day out all in my job just on Saturday.
WS5, man.
She got a fence, can't have no second page.
Audi, Beamer, fence with the roof on.
Got a bad bitch, she brown, just like Foxy. Block lit. I been trapping all day on the block. She called me, she ain't never give a fuck on acting shop. But if she leave her stay, all these hoes still gon' flop. Get the fuck out the way, don't.
How much are you doing one day? Depends. Like I'm getting like 3 trades on average a week, so yeah, it could be 0. Could be one. I think 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago on Monday we had 3 trades on a Monday. It just depends on what the market throws at us that day. But there's no like, it's like 0 to infinity is the trades I can get. So it's not like 1 to 2 minimum. There's no minimum. There's no maximum. It's just whatever the market throws at me. And then my window is between like 8 to 11. So at around 11 is usually when I start calling it a day. And yeah, if the market prints anything in those hours, then I'll be on. If not, then I'll call it. What's the bias? I have none right now. Well, I have like a bullish bias on the 4. I have like a bearish bias in the minute. Like, but I don't really have a bias. Whatever market goes, I'll follow that bias. So based on what time frame you're looking at, right? Chat, how many trades you gotta be taking in a day? I think it's good, like, chill. I don't want to be the most woke trader. So woke, I sold my bed. Nah, but how many trades does it take a day? I think like if you like new to being disciplined or new to being like on a charts discipline, try to put like a limit. That's when you want to put a limit, I think. But like I think once you start developing your own playbook and you know like the difference between like high probable setups versus like non-probable are just setups that aren't things that you see or have taken note on, then that's when you can kind of get rid of that 1 to 2 trades a day type of thing. But like if you're new, like I'll say set a limit for sure, because like when you're new you just want to spam trades, like you just want to spaz out and see like what the market does, and then every single trade that you take is more information for the next trade, right? But when you're new, you don't have that much information, and over time you gain that information. It's like, okay, cool, like no matter what, like you're not really gonna, or once you get to a point where you have a playbook, you're not gonna take trades outside of your playbook. So then like your playbook is gonna limit you to what you can take, not like your discipline. I guess that's part of your discipline, right? But yeah, when you're new, like I'll say set that rule for sure. But then eventually you just have like a 0 into infinity. 1 to 3 a day. Yeah. But for me, it also depends on quarters too. Like I think depending on like the market cycle we're in, like it could be more trades too. It's not always the same throughout. Like I think Q4 last year we were getting a lot more, like 4 trades a week on average. So Q1, 2 has been like more so 3. And we'll see how, you know, Q3 gets here. Because it could pick up. It depends on the volume too, right? If volume picks up, then we'll pick up. Just depends on that. What gantry buys Vivacea? Thanks, Pento. But yeah, that's next. That's the closest thing we have next. I like the album. I'd say like a 6.8 out of 10. I think I like Chaos more, but for now, 6.8 out of 10. I have like maybe 5 songs, 4 songs. No, they're good songs. Just I feel like Ken could just take off though. Like he has all, like he has the fan base to do whatever the fuck he wants now. Like to actually make a new sound. Like, but then again, you could also just be taking the future route. Same topic, same zone, same sound, and he makes his own. Like this is just gonna be a sound forever. But I thought he was gonna do some like, it's called experiments. I thought it was gonna be like some Yeezus shit. Like he's gonna do something else. But for Ken, you know, I think it's a good album. But then you take the future route. The future route is like the safe route. Like you have your one, like Lucky. Lucky has that one sound, and always gonna have that one sound. And it's just his sound. He's known for that sound. Aren't you dropping? Isn't he dropping next week too? Cartoons. You don't think so? I think that Short Lonely could maybe have a new sound. He has more potential to put out something new. But I don't know. Let's see. They're still new though. It's only been like both of them like 6 years. This sounds like that song, and the beginning of this sounds like 20 minutes. Let's see, chat. Maybe we can get a leg candle filled too. There is one right here, and that'll be a sell though. It's not gonna be a buy really, but we did get sells in here in the past. I think my only concern is like a top wick. If you can get a top wick above these areas at least, then yeah. As you re-break, that's a nice structure. There could be wick, not wick entry sells, but continuation sells coming down towards 9.7. But we'll see. We will see. Wait, what was your song request, bro? Discord link in comments. Yeah, Discord link right here. Oh, chat, also the playbook. If you guys wanted the playbook, adme's.com. Here we go.
Some tight shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yo, Penzo, I actually couldn't play that on Friday, Thursday stream. You told me to play that Polish music. I actually got it's a song that was blocked in all countries. Sometimes in some territories, like a lot of these songs are blocked in some territories, but your song was blocked in all countries. I think like sometimes A$AP Rocky songs get blocked in all countries for some reason. But I just cropped it out from the stream, so the stream gets put back on. Otherwise, we can't have the replay. Let's see, chat. Volume is picking up. Fake Mink, of course. I know Fake Mink. Stu Hollis. Netspin. Osama-san. But like I can't listen to Fake Mink for too long. I'm playing like you went to his concert? No, I listen to a lot of shit, but I can't play a lot of the other shit. It gets copyrighted, chat. Like, I don't know. Like, certain rap songs just don't get copyrighted. I feel like the major artists, aside for Drake, gets copyrighted. Canada. Born and raised in Canada. But I'm cheering for France. France is the closest I got to Vietnam and Canada, if you take it in. So that's my country that I'm rooting for since Canada got knocked out. Canada actually played pretty decent. That game, they played decent. They had good possession. They just couldn't finish. Like, they just couldn't make those plays. Like, and we had a lot of injured players too. But they did decent. I think we need another couple, like 2 more World Cups. We might make it like top 8. Maybe next World Cup. But we did some work. What song you want me? You want me? I know a song.
You got it, man. We're a study group.
Belgium, nice. Norio's sick, bro. SD Kid, I know, like, SD Kid, I know, like a couple songs, like a couple, maybe like 3, 4. SD. You know what my favorite SD Kid song is? The one that sounds like it's from Watch the Throne. This one sounds like it's from Watch the Throne. This shit sounds so crazy. I'm gonna get copyrighted, bro. I know I am, bro. Why am I even taking this risk? What's up, LGT? Where do you want it to go? Wherever it goes, I'll be happy with it. Just as long as it's volume, I'll be happy with it. Like, I will have ideas if as long as it's volume. But I don't mind where it goes, up or down, left, right, center. This volume. What's her song, Penzo? Here it is. Yo. Okay. $5 Aussie for a song request. Alright, bro. Thank you for the 5. Alright, for now on, song requests are $5. You set the bar. I guess I can't play your song, Penzo. Is this UK?
If you do not wish to receive this call, please hang
United
up now.
Kingdom?
This call is originating from the correctional complex.
This is the United Kingdom.
Free Freddy, free Levy, free me, free Rondo, free Justin, free Jeff, free the 70, free the 14, soon home.
JM, I'm a 1-4 veteran, boss on my hood cause I back my section. When I met the streets and slapped that thing, lad, I knew I found my obsession.
Australia? Wait, really? I can kinda hear the Australian accent. That's crazy. That's not. It just sounds like a UK track. Yeah, that's crazy. My broker's Australian.
If you ain't a part of this beef and you wanna talk shit, you can get some too. See me eating well, put out my chin for my show and tell. Got me festus when you hear the bell, I'll be wrecking ops like I'm wrecking Ralph. We on the block so there ain't no fouls, I'll be scoring points when I kick him out. I'm on the road and it's getting loud, when you see me approach like another route. I'm on the high from the ganja, my sticky can put you down under. These ops are broke and I feel
down under.
Tops to go half on a bumper. The cocker got me feeling jumpy, roll the dice and got stuck in Jumanji. Getting triple digits like I'm Scottie Pippen, whipping in the kitchen, Gordon Ramsay. Ooh, now that I'm down for the 2-7-0. Done for my set, you already know. Knocking them down like the dominoes. I know that they know that Spain is about to blow. All of my dubs coming in a row, but I'm still writing raps on my racking phone. Retaliation is a must, ain't no maybe ifs or buts. We took numerous trips around there, but lad, that's something I can't discuss. I don't wanna end up in cuffs. We heartless, wrong or right, regardless. Yeah, I'ma back my blood. Scott got and he left his Uzzo shit and he's still out talking tough. They don't know about taking risks. Them big lads, they ain't made for this. We invest in shanks and shivs, and if there's beef, we taking trips. I can't call them ops, like we beefing flops.
Your NASA's price will drop into 4101. Alright. That'd be nice. That'll give us our position. Yeah, I don't know. I don't got a lot of drill songs saved. A year? Spain or Portugal? I think I don't know, bruh. I want Portugal to win, but I think Spain got it today, man. I think Spain got it in regulation, or in what do you call it? 090. What'd you get? So you got positions? That'll be you. You got a pineapple. That first position looked good though. I wouldn't expect the draw down there. That looked good. After like all those lower hands. Look pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. What'd you get here? Like 10 pips or something? 20 pips before it came up? Half Portuguese, half Spanish. Who you got? You can't even pick. Then it says upside down to none now. Norway, yeah, no, Holland was sick. That one goal he had was sick. He just boomed it. Like, it's like he just knew it was gonna go in. Like he just scored and just like before it went in, he just turned around already. He was like, he just knew. Like, man.
Insecurities ain't real, I'm just a narcissist. I'm from Philly where I talk like this. I'm from the gritty where I walk like this.
Okay, you guys, who do you think is gonna win today? USA or Belgium? That'd be crazy if USA wins. Belgium's a team that beat Senegal, right? Like that comeback. That was crazy comeback too, bruh. This World Cup is pretty cinema. Like one of the better World Cups lately. Like the best World Cup since like 2018 for sure. I lied, there's only been like 2 World Cups since 2018. But it's pretty good World Cup. US. Yeah, this single game was crazy. England was locked down yesterday though. They had a red card. They were locking Mexico down. England might be able to win it all. You think so? You think? I don't even know one player. Harry Kane. Just leave. It's gonna be. You think England's gonna beat Argentina? This is gonna be a crazy game. Damn, man, where'd the movement at? Where is the movement at? What's that we looking for, bro? I'm just waiting for volume, waiting for information to print here. I am just waiting. Days come and go. Jazz Cartier is a throwback. Some of these songs are gonna play, gonna get copyrighted. I'm waiting for a wick entry buy, or I gotta see if that's what's gonna print. The idea of, you can also get continuation sells, but you need volume here at least, because I'm looking for ideas like at 40.97 the wick entry buy, but based on how it comes down, that could change. And then if you're able to break through that zone, then I'm looking for a fake out. But again, like, I don't know if this is gonna come down here. Right, it's 470. If it comes up, then it's gonna be a little while before I get ideas for buys. I think buys, aside from wick entry buys, are gonna be more so above like 42, 44. If you can start creating structure going up for that. Again, I don't think that'll be today, unless it's some crazy volume. But yeah, just volume's what I'm looking for. We got about 25 more minutes here. Trump is talking. I don't know if he's talking to Izzy. I don't know. Maybe. I know we had ISM, which hardly made a dent on price today. So a lot of this is just waiting. Yeah, we got 430. You're Portuguese, Wogman? Oh no, fuck, Australian, you're right. Alright, bro. 4:30. What time's the game at for me? The game's at 3 p.m. Alright, bro. Hope we don't get a trade. I'll see you, bro. Oh man, it's gonna carry on. Comic-Con. Isn't Comic-Con the anime thing? What do you call it? The anime convention? Or is that something else? Comic-Con. One hour flip, Chad. GSC flipping back and forth. You need the glitch. You need the leg glitch. Leg glitch. Chat. LeBron to Miami. LeBron going back to Florida. Or I think that's a rumor right now. That's gonna be crazy. LeBron with Giannis will be crazy. Let me be honest. Let me be honest. See ya, bruv. See ya, bruv. See ya, mate. Ain't it, mate?
And that's the truth. 16 hours ahead in Melbourne, I don't even know what's going on back home straight.
Let's see, flipping again. How many more flips? How much is this? The re-break of the lows is 330. All right. Could this be?
It was like, go blow the dust on your plex. Go blow the dust on your plex. What was the year that they say it slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you and them tracks. Let's go.
Yeah, just flipping back and forth. Just waiting for that volume. At least you know like at what point you'll pick up. I think you'll be in the clear for volume. Like this can re-break or above. This is like your volume zone. Your blue zone, I'll say. Could be a little lower actually. I say around there. Volume.
What was the year that they say it slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember nothing about them raps. I don't remember nothing being fast.
Let's go.
Please don't ask again. Who's up in the van? They my only fan.
Monday. You gotta love it.
I was in my hovercraft. Had a
Flashing lights extended.
how you roll with them. When you know I'm
Gotta
here.
go on YouTube for that one. Flashing. Actually, hold on. No, it's gotta be $5 request. Someone set the bar today, man. Someone set the bar today. The weekend gonna get copyrighted for sure. I read that ass. Shit. Someone did earlier, so that might be the new bar. Have you ever seen rain? Slow as Monday? It's a snooze. Snooze fest. Okay, we got Ronaldo later. Ronaldo. For real. Who really put ISM in red folder? Oh, here we go. Chat, we're breaking. There's potential. Let's see. 290 pips drop without pullbacks. Can we get it? Chat, I think I'm gonna have a session stop loss if you break above, if you re-break and flip again, or break and re-flip. Fuck. If you flip and re-break 4151, if that happens, then we'll call it a day, I think. Because I don't know how long it's gonna make its way up. Because we'll still have to wait like 900 pips, right, for buys, so if it's not the wick entry buys here or the continuation of the sells, then it might be GG's. Stops and lots. I think stops when we measured earlier was like 1900 pips, so 0.05, 0.06. I think 0.06. I think we're using the weekly lows or leg candle fill if we get the idea. So yeah, 1600 pips, maybe 17 here. 0.07 maybe. Bro, Discord is actually like so weird. So many like scams and shit. Or any communities like that. Fuck, I should just make it invite only, huh? The Discord. Meme coins? I don't know, I got no experience in it. I just know what meme coins are like. I know like that one dude named Orangey. That guy, Orange Julep. That guy be. I've seen his videos, he's been going crazy. But I just know you gotta be like, or at one point it was like you had to be on your screen all day and just like wait for like news constantly to pop out and people dropping like coins. You gotta really snipe it. I don't know. It's like a 22 and under type thing. It's like you gotta be quick. But I don't have experience. I just for gold. Based on hype, yeah, you gotta get in and get out early. It's too Gen Z for me. I'm Unk, bruh. I'm like, I just trade gold. I don't even trade futures. That's how Unk I am. I'm trading XAU USD still. Who trades XAU USD in 2026? You? W. We unks. Back and forth. That's usually how it goes. Like those cycles. People will like hop on like whatever's trending and then they come back to doing what they've already done. I don't know. My rule of thumb is like if it's something based on hype, everything that I've done based off hype has gone to shit. So whenever it's hype, I try to just stay out for a little bit until that product, whatever it is, lasts. Because hype is just a feeling, right? So when you hop on it with hype, you're just hopping in it with hope that you're gonna make money from it. And a lot of times it doesn't really work out like that. So it's just not worth the risk for me. Yeah, 2016, you can literally use like on my account right now, I can probably use a one lot. It's a lot. Like I can probably use a one lot in 2016 on this account. Because a one lot, 100 pips is what? 1,000? That's how much we're risking now for 1,600 or 2,000 pips. $1,000 on a one lot. That's 100 pips, right? 100 pips, 1,000. Yeah, that's $1,000. So dead ass, we could be using a one lot. Imagine in these conditions, one lot you're making like holy. You're making like in these conditions, one lot, 40 pips. You're making $400 on a one lot. We'll be flipping this account like nothing. But the pip session, man. Depends on Gladiator 3. Travis Ye and Don Toliver. You ready? Zima. Get target for a day amount. Have a good one. Roz mixes. DJ Rolls on the beat. DJ Rolls on the beat. Damn, I haven't used this in a minute. What else I got? Hello? 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 Hello. Yo. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Oh, that's my normal voice. Hello. Damn. I used to spam this keyboard. Shia Runner, Shia Trackstar. Chaz looking like a no trade day, man. Might be GG's on a Monday. Okay, we just came out from a long weekend, right? Did anybody here trade on Friday? How was it? Hello, Ranger. Did it range? Kinda, yeah. I mean, you dropped. You did get a drop, like 230 total for NY. NFP? That was on Thursday.
They tell me don't forget where you came from. I regret what I came from. In my old hood, moving like I got a vest on me. I'ma keep on winning, you should place your bets on me. I could open up a bakery, baguettes on me. Walking through the mall, I got a check on me. Designer look the best on me. I got lots of pressure, lots of stress on me. Independent, I got people that depend on me. Knew you was a fit, you can't pretend on me. What I used to spend on you, I spend on me. Somehow all these problems keep on landing on me. I went on a mission with a bad bitch. 3 a.m. I'm getting back.
Have you tried what?
All this money turned me to a savage. My life was better.
What's that like?
Do you know how I feel to feel alone?
Bonu?
Bought myself a house to feel like I ain't home. Driving by
Bone?
myself, ain't got nowhere to go.
Have you tried Bone?
30s, now I'm in my zone. Are you really here for me? I don't know. Are you really here for me?
Let's see, what is this?
Are you really here for me? I don't know. Are you really here for me? I don't know. Me and Metro Boomin want some more, yeah. All this money made me bored,
This?
yeah. But
I don't
there's
think
lots of
so.
things to explore, yeah. I'm a boss, yeah, I could employ, yeah. Couldn't buy one, now I got 4, yeah.
It's on a sizzling plate.
Down the door, yeah. Running back the sack, the trapper like a
I love sizzling plates.
yeah, I'm famous, but I miss my life.
But I don't know what this is.
Finally got some money, can't go to the store.
This is like a French dish.
I love her and I'm on tour.
I mean, yeah, Viet and French dishes are about the same.
Running from my problems till my feet get sore.
It looks good.
Bought myself a house to feel like I ain't home.
Beef and onions
Got nowhere to go. I just
and tomatoes. This is actually the first time I've seen Vietnamese.
really here for me.
Actually, no. The rice has tomatoes. I've never seen these tomatoes in the dishes though.
Are you really here for me? I don't know. I got what you need, you feel
No, I never tried this. That's good though. This is like a good. This is like Vietnamese breakfast. Like we eat, like Vietnamese people eat heavy for breakfast. Like this is a breakfast.
If you miss me, just call me. You try to diss me 'cause you salty.
Ever bend me?
Someone on the side.
That look good.
I just wish that you would call me.
With the egg, just dip in the egg yolk. Mmm.
I just wish that you would
That do look good.
wish that you would call me. I just wish that you would call me. Wish that you would call me. I just wish that you would call me.
That do look good.
I just wish that you would call me.
Yeah, I probably try like 25-30% of Viet dishes. There's way too many.
That's why I got this Glocky by my belt. If you try to stop me, won't it will. I'll be on the move
Maybe more. Maybe 50.
myself. They say that they real, but I can't tell. That's why I got this Glocky by my belt.
Alright, chat. Oh man, do you call it a day? I think we call it a day, guys. I don't know how long this is gonna take to move, chat. But you know, +1 discipline today, regardless if we took a trade or not, right? So I think that's it though, chat. I don't know when it's gonna move, but if you guys are still looking for trades, chat, I think outside this blue box when you'll get volume. Alright. So yeah, that's it for me today, chat. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We'll be right back here 8 a.m. East in the morning, same time. But as for today, that's it. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow morning. Alright, go. Have a good day, everybody. See y'all tomorrow morning. Peace, peace. Peace, peace. Ciao, ciao. Another chat.
They say that they real, but I can't tell. That's why I got this Glocky by my belt. If you try to stop me, won't it will. I be on the moon by myself. They say that they real, but I can't tell. That's why I got this Glocky by my belt. If you try to stop me, won't it will.
Not the nav I used to be. Perky's on me, Zanny's on me, yeah. Rockin' Supreme, bomb in my jeans, ice all on me, yeah. Your man is born, pull up in foreigns, fuck up the scene, yeah. 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 Fuck up the scene, yeah.
Fuck up the scene, yeah. Fuck up the scene, yeah. Fuck up the scene, yeah. Fuck up the scene, yeah. Fuck up the scene, yeah. Fuck up the scene, yeah. I spent 1,500 on my tee, yeah. Fucked around and spent 2,000 on my jeans, yeah. But you know that 1,600 be my team, yeah. Swerving in that Lambo, this is not a lease. Got a girl in Peru, another one in Middle East, yeah. Go see my girl in Brazil, got another one in Greece, yeah. I'ma pull off in the jet, sleeping, kicking on my feet, yeah.
Uzi one party, he say he got bitches and I got the beans. Uzi one party, he say he got bitches and I got the beans. Uzi one party, he say he got bitches and I got the beans. Uzi one party, he say he got bitches and I got the beans. Uzi one party, he say he got bitches and I got the beans. I'ma count all this cash, yeah. 200 my dash, yeah. Slap that bitch right on her ass, yeah. I didn't even ask, yeah. All my shit's loud, yeah. I'm dressing all black, yeah. My shooters don't ask, yeah. They shoot with no mask, yeah.
All of my money is stacked, yeah. Money attack, yeah. I'm the same nigga from back then. Money keeps stacking. I'm the same nigga from back then. Money keeps stacking. Rock Gucci when I rock the rap Simmons. Brought that with my back end. By myself, yeah. They say that they real, but I can't tell.
Yo, P.I., you wanna come out? If Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm ballin', so I put some diamonds on my fist. Punch you in your mouth, leave diamonds on your lip. Celery rock, repressing the block, sliding your block, depressing my ops. Counting all this money, getting used to having it. My wallet costs more than what I used to having it. Hey, yo, Pierre, do you wanna come in here? I got lots of girls and I got lots of drugs in here. In my studio, it feels like it's a club in here. Bitches fucking by the double, ain't no dub in here. Diamond shining, I feel like I got the sun in here. Shooters around me, who you think you signing here? I take a fan and I put some mud in there. You say you got a party, I might pop up there. You a cup, your main bitch, fuck me like I'm Papa Bear. You the type to wild out when the cops are there. I'm fun to trap my pants and all my pots are there. I'm going fast, who you think you stopping here? I'm ballin', so I put some diamonds on my fist. Punch you in your mouth, leave diamonds on your lip. Celery rock, repressing the block, sliding your block, depressing my ops. Yeah, yeah.